I'm told that the biggest hurdle in Australia is access to capital. Is that a perspective you share?
Yes, and absolutely it was. So in the early 2000s, when this really started taking off in Australia, there were only a handful of groups that could fund, or very few high net worths who were knowledgeable enough to kind of take the risk. And I suppose those few funds had kind of control, if you like, of the market as well, because there were a few and they all were spending money in similar areas because, well, you don't want to go into some kind of a risk on your own either. So you'd have a lot of co-investing going on. Very few would stick their neck out and really take a risk on their own. So you've got different stages, not only of the company that you're investing in, but stages of the venture capital thinking or the high net worth thinking. So traditionally, a high net worth person might be able to invest, be more patient and invest longer and be able to follow rounds and not worry about cost basis and those. They worry about cost basis, but they are able to long-term manage cost basis, whereas funds invest and then they run out of money. They have to set up a new fund and then top up their investment again, and they're at a different cost basis. They have all these other kind of issues. And then, of course, they've got the pressure of exiting or creating value out of those assets and being able to exit and get out and then maybe put the money back into younger companies that are coming through again. Whereas the high net worth family offices are much more flexible. They're able to stay into a portfolio company much longer, help more because they don't have to panic sell. You know, there are all sorts of various nuances to this. And I think these days, actually, I think there's much more competition now. So almost the VCs now, and possibly even the family offices, when they're trying to look for the good stories that are still there, they have to compete more. You know, the company can actually ask, why should I have you as an investor?
Welcome to Multiple Hats, a show about STEM professionals who have gone off script and carved their own path beyond the tracks that were set for them. Science, technology, engineering, mathematics, medicine, how they found their why and what it takes to make it happen.